G'day, it's Andrew Wright here from Australia. So I'm the person that puts together this newsletter, the Digital Workplace Hub newsletter. So I thought I'd do a video introduction this month for something different, and also to take the opportunity to explain the process I go through to decide what articles to add to the newsletter. Basically, I'm looking for any article that supports the digital workplace function within an organization. So that could be things like how do you get funding, how do you develop a strategy, how do you decide what sort of things the digital workplace supports, what do you do about AI, how do you manage content, how do you set up a taxonomy, all those sorts of things that are involved in the digital workplace. How do you do a technology review? So any article I see that can support one of those tasks, I will include in the newsletter. In fact, I'm building a repository of all the articles that I've been sharing, and I've set up a YouTube channel now to show the process I'm going through in building that repository. One of the videos shows how I map the articles to the how-to topic. So, for example, one of the how-to topics might be how do you build a business case for a digital workplace. On that page, there might be 6 or 7 references to articles that I've found that provide evidence to support that particular task. So that's the main criteria I use when I'm looking at articles, is what tasks they support, and also how reliable and trustworthy is the content. So as I said, I like data, I like research, and if that's supporting a particular approach, then that's more likely to include that sort of information rather than someone's opinion. So that's the approach I go through. Now, in this particular edition of the newsletter, there's a bit of a focus around employee engagement. So Gallup has just released their global workplace report, which tells you how engaged people are. So some pretty interesting stats in there. And from a digital workplace perspective, there's lots of opportunities there to look at how we can improve employee engagement, consequently improve productivity across an organization. A lot of other articles in there as well. There's a artificial intelligence section now that I've added that's new. There's enough articles in there to have its own section. So lots of good information on there. Leave a message in the comment if there's an article or a resource you'd like me to add in the next newsletter. And I'll speak to you then. Bye.